Hello guys, today I am taking class 2. In previous class we discussed about the software coding, Python syntax, some of the data types. Now in class 2 we discussing about the conditional statement, very important topics in Python. So let us see. First we have to discuss about the conditional statement. Second, if else statement. Third we discussed about the nested conditions. What is nested conditions? And fourth we discussed about the Elif statements. And more important, we also discussed about the rule indentations, means spaces. So these were the topics we have to discuss in this video and in class 2 about conditional statement. Coming to conditional statement, what is conditional statement? In the sense, a block of code, a sequence of instructions are called that execute the Python code in a sequence is known as conditional statements. Means conditional statement in the sense, a block of code, a sequence of instructions are called block of code. Python execute code in a sequence, an expression that results in either true or false. Example, 2 is less than 3, a equal to b, in that sense. So what is conditional statement? Block of code, a sequence of instructions are called block of code. Python executes code in a sequence. Example, we have taken 2 is less than 3, a equal to b, in this way. So these conditional statements allows to execute a block of code only when a specific condition is true. This is the main. What? Conditional statement allows you to execute a block of code only when a specific condition is true. What is conditional statement? Condition statements only to execute a block of code only when a specific condition is true. What is block of code? Block of code, a sequence of instructions are called block of code. Python execute code in a sequence. Okay. Conditional statement means, example, we have to take an if I have written condition. See this, what is conditional statement? For example, if condition have taken, give some indentation means space, it should be 4 space. Okay, here writing a block of code. This is called block of code. Block of code is to execute. This is called if condition. If condition allows to execute a block of code only when a specific condition is true. Example, if true, print A, print B. You have to this input, output should be A and B because it is true, the condition is true. So this is an example of condition statements. Next coming to if-else statement. When the if-else condition is used, the else block of code execute if the condition is false. Okay, what if-else statement? Nested if-else statement means when the if else conditional statement is used, the else block of code execute if the condition is false. Okay, when the if-else condition statement is used, the else block of code execute if the condition is false. This is about the if-else statement. Okay, example, I have taken A as int inputs we have to take this like in Python. Okay, later I should explain in now it is I am explaining about theoretical part, then experimental way, on practical way I have to show in system. Taking the inputs, I have taken if A is greater than 0, print, which we have to use in Python is print. Okay, keeping string positive, else, see I am using here else, print not positive. So when we giving the input as -1 is not positive, so if first condition is true then it will be execute, false then else will be execute. So the output should be not positive. This is about the if-else statements. Okay, next coming to nested conditions. Nested conditions, see here, nested condition means the conditional block inside another if-else conditional block is called this nested conditions. What is nested conditions? The conditional block inside another if-else condition block is called nested conditions. So for better understanding, take an example. I am writing if, I am using if and having something here condition A. Again in inner I condition B inside. I'm giving some indentation. I'm writing here block of code. Give some indentation spaces and I'm using according to it a block of code. Next I am using else. Here I am using block of, again I am writing block of code. What is the code to be executed? I have written. Again I am using if condition a block of code. Else other I am using condition B. Next block of code. Giving some indentation takes 4 spaces. So here what happened, the conditional block inside having if else condition block, another if else condition block. This type of conditions are known as nested conditions. Okay, see here if is there, in if else condition only another if else block is there. This type of conditions are known as nested conditions. See, this upper part is known as conditional statement. In if else block another if else is known as nested if else. Nested conditional statements, this type of conditions are known as. So this is about nested condition. Next one is very important one is Elif statements. See, in a Elif statement, use the Elif statement to have multiple condition statement between if and else. The Elif statement is used and it is also optional. Okay, what is Elif statement? This use the Elif statement, use the Elif statement, Elif statements to have multiple conditional statement, multiple conditional statements between if and else. Here the Elif statement is optional. What is Elif statement? Use the Elif statement to have multiple condition statement between if and else. The Elif statement is optional. For better understanding, example, if we write if condition A, then here I am using a block of code. Here I am using Elif, here using a condition B. Again here I am using a block of code. Here I am using else, a block of code I am using here, suppose, giving some indentations and space according to syntax rule. So use the Elif statement to have multiple condition statement. If else statement, Elif statement is optional. So this is about the Elif statement. Next, coming to indentations, means spaces. What is meant by indentations? Indentations means spaces in front of the conditional block is called indentations. Spaces in front of the conditional block is called indentation. Okay. Next, indentation is used to identify the conditional block. Okay. Indentation means spaces is used to identify the what conditional blocks. This is important. Next, coming third one is standard practice is to use for spacing for indentations. Standard practice used to use for spaces for indentations. So this is about indentation. What is the important of? So this is the theoretical part of conditional statement what you have till now. Now go into the practical part. See, coming to the system, this is conditional statement. When will the conditional statement will be executed? Only if a statement is true, then the conditional statement will be executed. In this system, if true, print if block, print inside f. So this is input part. Removing cursor. This is the output part. See the output. When I am executing run, if block inside if, this should be printing. This is known as conditional statement. This is the practical way I am showing here. In this way we have to take the indentation. Next, coming to if else statement. See, I am taking input, assigning a variable to it. I am taking -1. This is input. See, here I am taking -1. And if a is greater than -1 is greater than positive, else print not positive. See, I am running the code here. When I am running to not positive. Next, coming to nested if else. Nested conditions. Nested conditions in the sense, when you give an input, in if else statement only another if else will be executed. This type is known as nested if else. See, I am taking 15. If 15 is greater than or equal to 0, I print like saying 0. Else print positive. Else print negative. I have taken. In if else only another if else I am taking. This is known as nested if else. See, the output should be positive number. 15 is positive number now, so it is came positive number. Next, coming to this Elif statement. See, Elif statement, use the Elif statement to have multiple condition statement between if and else. The Elif statement is optional means. See here, this is the example, the execution part of the Elif statement. If 51 is less than, print false. Elif 0 is less than 5, print true. Elif, in if else we are using Elif, so this is known as Elif statements. Else print if all fails. The output should be, when I am executing, I am getting output should be C, true. This should be executing. True block will be executing. This will be executing. So this is about the Elif statement. So this is the about the conditional statement practical part. In this way we have to take the inputs. In this way we have to take the inputs in here, and the output should be executed in here. So the practical way also I am explaining about the conditional statement. So in this class 2, in practical, in theoretical part, I have covered the topics what is conditional statement, what is if-else statement, what is nested conditions, what is a Elif statement, and also I am discussing about the importance of indentations, means spaces, in class 2. Follow my channel for brief understanding of Python program. I am already said I have to take 24 sessions, 24 classes. Already one class I have taken. Please watch it. If you have any doubts, please comment. And I'm completed class 2 discussing about this. Follow my channel. Thank you everyone.